You're with 702 and CapeTalk. This is Early Breakfast.
Let's finish off reflecting on the correctional system, which is under scrutiny. This after 44 deaths classified as unnatural were reported in prisons during the first quarter of the 2026-2027 financial year. Joining me on the line is the president of the South African Prisoners Organization for Human Rights, that's Miles Budu. Miles, 44 is a number that we should worry about, right? Good morning.
Good morning, Africa. Look, it is their numbers, and we cannot confirm or deny those numbers. All we can say, it is their numbers. It is the numbers which the so-called Judicial Inspectorate on Correctional Services tells us, and they are, in fact, slaves of the Department of Correctional Services, because the Department of Correctional Services is paying their month-end check. And that is regardless of the fact that almost 3 years ago, the Constitutional Court made a ruling that the Judicial Inspectorate on Correctional Services must be unshackled from the bondages of the Department of Correctional Services, and they must be independently funded. Now, we then learn over time that the Judicial Inspectorate on Correctional Services, it's a cash cow. It's something that has been used as a front just to accumulate numbers, figures, and statistics. They've got nothing to do, regardless of the fact that it's their mandate, to make sure that this death does not happen, and if this death happens, there must be consequence management.
All right, so you carry them no favor then, I imagine, because that very JICS has received 236 complaints in the first quarter. This is up 25% from the previous year.
That is their statistics. And they use more like a cell phone to talk to themselves, or a broken landline to talk to themselves. Now, we've got a new chairperson of the Judicial Inspectorate of Correctional Services. He should have even, do the unbelievable to call us in as the South African Prisoners Organization for Human Rights and other relevant non-profit organizations, not non-governmental organization, because there's no more such a thing. It was done away with in 1998 when Act 71 of 1998 NPO Act was signed, sealed, and stamped. They are accountable to the department, and the department want them there as a front to make sure that people like us don't interfere. But we get information. We've got a lot of information.
And what information are you getting, Miles, though? What is the true picture then, in your opinion?
Well, the prisons has fallen apart. There's no enough food. There's no clothing. There's no medication. Why do you think Pop Crow 2 days ago, the biggest trade union that has got a monopoly and that is aligned to the government and the tripartite alliances, picketed and protested in front of the Department of Correctional Services without applying for permission? The department has fallen apart. It's no more what we are talking about. We should have left it as the prison department and not come and sugarcoat it here as a correctional services. That comes as a result of medical negligence. These are unnatural deaths. It's scary. The 44 is absolutely nothing. They cut and paste every year their annual reports.
Miles, we'll have to hold it there. Thank you very much. Miles Budu, head of the South African Prisoners' Rights Organization.